What's up, Med Girl Squad? It's future Doctor Rezi. If you are coming from my recent video, then I am going to be interviewing Dr. Washington, a veterinarian, but also the author of her children's book called Dr. Jett, the Monster Vet. And she is my first author I invited to my YouTube channel.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Washington. I'm a veterinarian. I do small animal emergency veterinary medicine, which means that I treat dogs and cats when they have an emergency and their regular veterinarian isn't available. They can come see me.
I'm beyond excited because it's just so cool to know someone who is in healthcare in some way, who also wrote a book that's also focused on something in healthcare. But this one's very different because the character in here, she's treating, I wouldn't say an animal, but monsters?
Yeah, so she treats everything. And she meets a new patient that's different, and she helps him too.
So you are a veterinarian and you wrote this amazing book. What was the reason why you made Dr. Jett, the Monster Vet?
I think I started with the character. So I really wanted to write a book that had a veterinarian, and I really wanted her to be a woman of color because I feel like that's not something that we see very much or ever, is that, in books or in media in general, we just don't see a lot of Black veterinarians. So I definitely wanted to make sure that we were represented with this book.
It's a really big thing. Also, just not even in the healthcare world, but just going back to the book world, there's not a lot of books that have characters of color, and so that's why I'm just beyond excited to have you here, because I just want kids, especially those who look like us, to meet authors who look like them and they wrote these amazing books. And the bonus is that your story, it's definitely introducing a type of healthcare career that kids that look like us are needed so much to be part of, so I just want to know just what has your author journey been like, because you are a whole veterinarian. So how did you have all the time in the world to write a book?
Yeah, so I had like maybe half an idea floating in my head for quite some time, and I just never really got a chance to put that story to paper. And so last year, I finally decided I was going to sit down and write it out. But really the big thing I'm super excited about are the illustrations. So I didn't draw any of the pictures, but Merv, who is the illustrator of the book, she did an amazing job of bringing the words to life and drawing out some really, really fun characters and really fun pictures.
Like, look at it. Can you guys see this amazingness? This is just like, these are the cutest monsters that I've seen, honestly, because they don't look like that, especially in horror movies.
Friendly monsters.
Yeah, these are friendly monsters only. Please. What has been your favorite experience being an author of color?
I feel like it's really important for kids to see possibilities. So even with this book, even if, you might not grow up to see monsters one day, you can definitely be exposed to knowing that you can grow up to be a veterinarian. Very real possibility for all little girls of all colors, right. If that's what they want to do. And sometimes it seems like if you don't see it, you don't know that that's a possibility. So I definitely wanted to create a story and create images of a career that little girls can see and know that it's something that's definitely possible.
Yeah, and that's just it's an amazing answer to the question I was going to ask you, just like, why is it so important for representation in children's books of all things? And you hit it right where I was hoping you would go, because you really cannot be what you cannot see. And books is the opportunity for kids, like all of you who might be watching this, kids, when you're reading books, doesn't it give you an idea of what kind of things you can do, what kind of person you can be? But if you don't see a book of a character that looks like you doing something in science or healthcare, how could you ever think that you can be it? Especially if you don't have anyone in your life in healthcare. Where else are you going to see it? Maybe TV, but when I was your age, I didn't see anything like that at all.
Yeah.
I'm so excited that a book like this exists now. Who knows, if I saw that, maybe I would have been like, maybe I can be a vet. Maybe. But animals, I don't know if they like me. But it's the important thing is that you have the option. If you wanted to, you could. And that's why this book is so amazing. The story is really cute and fun, and I enjoyed it a lot, but it's also really cool to find out that this person that wrote this book looks like me, and she's in healthcare. She's a whole veterinarian. So let's go straight into the read along.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll start from the beginning. So Dr. Jett is a wonderful vet. She treats every critter and every pet. The turtle needs help when his shell gets cracked. Dr. Jett uses special glue to keep it intact. The puppy gets hurt and tears her claw. Dr. Jett puts a bandage on her aching paw. After seeing many patients, including a snake, Dr. Jett heads to the park for a midday break. She hears rustling in the trees and swears she sees eyes. She calls out, "Hello," but no one replies. She sits to enjoy her delicious pie when a big furry monster falls out of the sky.
Ooh.
Dr. Jett drops her pie onto the ground. She's never seen a creature like this around. "I've watched you help others whenever they hurt. Can you help me? I ate too much dessert. I didn't intend to frighten you, but my mouth really hurts whenever I chew." "I'm sorry, I can't help." Dr. Jett walks away. It's not her usual response, but she doesn't know what to say. He's nothing like the other animals that she has treated. She glances back at the monster, who's sad and looks defeated. She thinks to herself, what if I can't? What if I fail? But I have to do something. He looks so frail. He's not a normal pet, but he hurts just the same. Dr. Jett turns to the monster and asks, "What's your name?" And after that, you have to read the book to find out what happened.
Oh,
And the monster's name.
Cliffhanger. You guys have to get this book, okay? It rhymes. I love it so much. If there's anyone who's watching this that really wants a copy, what should they do?
So you can go to my website. It's scruffypuppress.com. Named after my dog. Or you can get more information on Instagram at scruffypuppress.
I do remember you said that you are an author of more than one book, right? So what are those books about?
So I have Dr. Jett, of course. This is my picture book. And then I also have coloring books. And my coloring books also have little black girls on the cover. So one of them, my favorite, is Black Mermaids. So this is a coloring book full of a bunch of mermaids that have curly hair and, ethnic features, but they're also mermaids.
Okay. That's cool. Okay. So, fun fact about me, the Disney Princess Ariel The Little Mermaid was my favorite movie. And now that they're having The Little Mermaid come out with character who looks like me. And now that you have this, so there is a coloring book out there with Black mermaids. Dr. Jett Monster Vet is an amazing book, but if you also want to bless your life even more, get that coloring book, please. This I'm so excited. Like my head is like spinning. I'm just like, I didn't know this. I knew you wrote other books, but I just never asked what they were.
I have fairies.
Oh gosh, it's so
my latest one is dancers. So I have Black dancers, Black ballerinas, and tap dancers, and all sorts of dance for people of color.
It's amazing. Everyone, please go get a copy. And it's on Amazon, right?
You can find them all on my website. You can also find them all on Amazon.
You're a multi-book author. That's amazing. And I cannot wait to be where you are with that, because it's a lot of work to...
You are well on your way.
Book to life. But yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Washington. Anything that you wanted us to know before we end this interview?
Read whatever you can get your hands on, and it will open up so many doors and so many possibilities, whether they're, they're real or they're fantasy. Just read and explore and see what's out there, and you can apply some of that to real life, or you can just apply some of it to your imagination and just learn all these different stories that are out there.
Well, she was encouraging. I'm just showing you a really good option to start that reading journey going. And if you get tired of reading, you can start coloring and color mermaids, fairies, and dancers.
Yes, and soon angels. There will be angels. You're the first to know. There will be angels very soon.
Oh, my wallet. Thank you so much, Dr. Washington, for taking the time to be interviewed on my YouTube channel once again. And if there's any of you guys who are watching this and you hear that she's a vet and you want to know more about what she does as a vet, please go and watch the other video that I did with Dr. Washington. You can learn about what it means to be a vet, all the options that you have in being a vet, and what you can do right now to get yourself to where Dr. Washington is. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. This is the first of many future author interviews. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I hope your dogs aren't around, but if they are, I'm sure all the kids would love to say hi. Because I just wanted to add that just a little bit.
Yes, my dog's name is Skillet.
Skillet.
Let me see if I can grab him.
You have to see the dog. She has a dog.
Yes. So this is my dog.
Aww,
this is Skillet. He's very shy. Well, he's not shy, but he's acting shy right now.
He's like, okay. I didn't know you were gonna put me up here. You did not.
His mohawk, his feature.
Yeah. You didn't dress me up yet. Like, why are you putting me on camera? Why? That's exactly what happened.
He's like, I didn't sign up for this. Also, they're around. They're being annoying off camera, but I also have a cat. My cat's name is, he has a couple of names. So we call him the kitten, even though he is
the kitten was not impressed. That's all. I was just waiting. I was like, what is the kitten's name? The kitten is not impressed.
The kitten is also like 10 years old. He's not a kitten anymore.
Oh, he's definitely not impressed. It's like, I don't know. I didn't even.
Yeah, neither one of them are impressed with this, but they're hanging out.